This is what I wanted to say.
What? There's an ambulance.
Yeah.
Look.
That's an old car.
That is actually a steam car.
Really?
What is
This one, darling.
what? What? How is that thing up? How is this thing up? Behind the campfire there.
Judge would be looking for. He would be judging the animal. So he's looking for a good bull. Any agricultural wild dogs, etc. And he's, because of his movement, very good trot. They were used an awful lot on road.
What's the red one then that's got the back to us? Right ahead.
This one.
No, right ahead. It's got back to us.
Oh, there.
started again, darling.
Perhaps in a quarry or in a sawmill over the winter. Some of them obviously rigged up for heavy haulage, so some of these massive weights, generators, transformers, all that sort of thing, which were, before this, were towed with massive teams of horses. As well as steam, we've got one or two of a bit later version, which we have here, a diesel roller, 10-ton, and I mean the design is basically the same as a steam roll of engines here. So, first question. Good afternoon, sir. Great to see this wonderful engine. Now, I understand that there is a left and a right-handed engine with the winch for ploughing. Is this left-handed or right-handed?
Right-hander.
That is a story that people don't realise, that because they're working as a team, that's going to be our little secret, whether that's right. We won't tell anybody else, will we? Yes, I think we left-hand thread. So age-wise, what have we got here?
1918.
Do you know much about the history of this?
I don't know. His late father, who passed away in December, is engine, so he knew the history, so it's most of the history.
I mean, it's a fascinating part of the story that many of these engines, they got to the sort of middle of the 1950s and they were redundant, and you know, they were being cut up on a huge scale. So we are so fortunate to see these wonderful engines, because these are the survivors. I was talking to a gentleman at a show a few weeks ago, and he said, well, this one survived because it was so wrecked we couldn't drive it to the scrapyard. You know, and that was part of a pair, and just extraordinary. So, hello, sir. Absolutely thrilled to see you in this wonderful car. Just give us a little bit of an insight, age-wise, a bit of the history.
She's 1910, Stanley model 71, an American car.
This is right-hand drive, so what is going on there?
A lot of American cars were right-hand drive back in the day. I think it was only when Henry Ford decided he'd put the steering wheel on the left of the Model T that everybody else had to follow.
I mean, it is just staggering to look at this. The controls, you're just forget about anything about engines. This is steam, and don't we know it, you know? And at the time, the technology was such that this was what was thought was going to be the way forward.
Absolutely, and I think it was only the starter motor that killed it, really.
That and the 2 hours getting it going in the morning.
It's an hour. You can do it 45 minutes if you've done your liquids the day.
Hurry, doing the school run or something like that, yeah. Well, absolutely stunning. I mean, visually, it's just, well, mouth-watering, I think it's the word. Really extraordinary. I I mean, we always say, don't we, well, if only they could talk, couldn't they tell some stories? And I mean, that is so true. We are really, really privileged to see this today, so thank you very much for bringing 6 left in the world, so that just demonstrates, doesn't it? That puts rarity in context, doesn't it? Fantastic, thank you so much. Now, miniature steam, which I know is a huge subject all on its own, and that is all about the faithfulness to the original, the whole lands. So I suspect do we have a 4-inch here, sir, or a 6-inch?
It's actually 4.5 inch, but you could say it's 4 inch.
And your whole...
We're telling somebody. We were telling somebody which was showcasing like World War.
Rain has stopped. Fortunately, now, does this mean we're going to get our spitfire? It's most definitely. Of course, it is weather related. So we're coming up to 1 o'clock, next 10 minutes. So we got ears and eyes peeled because you'll probably hear it before you see it, but it is something of a tradition at Hollowell, and well, it's been a wonderful, wonderful thing over the years.
So that was the steam car. Lovely out, it's interesting. It's brass, isn't it? Sorry? Yeah. Imagine the traffic jam with this lot.